You're about to discover the PvP secrets used by pro, solo, and fleet PvPers that guarantee them crazy wins. Here's why you aren't a pro-level PvPer yet. You don't know the pro tactics, you're using bad ship setups, and here's the biggie, you're not taking enough risks. Your current approach to PvP is why the enemies always seem to have an unfair advantage. It's why you can't ever seem to find a good fight, and it's why you can't consistently win what other people think are unwinnable fights. Introducing the Frigate PRO PVP Guide. The Frigate PRO PVP Guide is over 4 hours of video lessons. It's pro-level tactics that will instantly transform the way you fly. Ride-along videos where you see a pro-level PvPer in action and hear what he's doing, why he's doing it, and more. The secrets to gaining an advantage in seemingly impossible situations. How to find fights on demand, an easy trick that guarantees you a long line of easy kill mails and lots of loot you can sell. The secrets to flying anti-interceptors and being able to solo even the most hostile of space and the most hostile of situations. How a brand new character with less than 1 million skill points can take down battle cruisers and battleships in a Tech 1 frigate and even get paid hundreds of millions of ISK in ransoms in the process. The pro-level PvP videos you're going to be getting are, first, the introduction to low-sec PvP. That's 9 minutes and 11 seconds long. In that video, you're going to learn all the basics you need to know about low-sec PvP to get you out of the station and into low-sec. The next video is the low-sec tactics video. That's 8 minutes and 8 seconds long. In that video, you're going to learn all the different tactics that you need to get an advantage in low-sec. Finally, for the low-sec videos, you have the narrated low-sec PvP fights video. And that's 17 minutes and 11 seconds long. In this video, you're going to see a long string of fights in low-sec, including a rifter including a fight of me in a rifter against 2 hurricanes, where I drop 1 hurricane of those 2 by using the tactical advantages that you'll learn in the low-sec tactics video as well as in that narrated fight. Then you have the how-to solo bubble camp video. That's 14 minutes 9 seconds long. In that video, you're going to learn how you can use bubbles in nullsec to basically choose your fights, and if you don't want to take good fights, they don't all have to be good fights, right? So if you don't want good fights, you can set up a bubble and you can take down just the soft targets and get lots and lots of easy kills. It's an easy way to get started in nullsec, and it's what I tell most people to do when they first want to venture out into nullsec. It's a good way to get your feet wet. Next, you have the Target Isolation 101 video. That's 23 minutes and 54 seconds long. In this video, you're going to learn what is the most crucial part of solo and small gang PvP. These target isolation tactics are what allows me to take on overwhelming odds and win. And no matter how much you may be outnumbered, you can use these tactics to gain an advantage. I've used these very same tactics more times than I can count to take on 100 to 1 or greater odds and still get kills and get away safely. Next, you have the can flipping overview setup and scanning secrets video. That's 18 minutes 12 seconds long. In that video, you're going to learn how to easily spot jet can miners, your targets, and how you can find them very quickly, making it less time in between fights, so more fun for you. Next, you have the can flipping fits video, which is a video that's going to show you all the different can flipping fits, why you should fit certain ways, why you shouldn't fit other ways. Next, you have the full-length narrated can flipping guide. That's 50 minutes and 30 seconds, almost an hour of can flipping fights and setups that's going to teach you how to really go pro with can flipping. I mean, can flipping is an art, and there's some amazing things that can be done with can flipping, including you're going to see how I took a less than 1 million skill point character in a Tech 1 rifter, and I was dropping cruisers, battle cruisers, and even ransoming an orca for 180 million ISK. Next, you have the Anti-Interceptor videos, the Anti-Inti videos. The first one is the Tyrannus video guide. The Tyrannus video guide is 39 minutes and 21 seconds long. In this video, you're going to learn the tactics. You're going to see narrated fights. I mean, after you watch this video, you're going to be able to jump in a Tyrannus and go do some crazy, crazy stuff and start pulling down amazing kill mouse. I mean, this, I'm not even kidding. This Tyrannus video is really, really cool. Next, you have the Raptor video guide. That's 24 minutes and 6 seconds long. Now, if I were to stop this video right now and go PvP, I'd probably want to be in a Raptor. And the reason for it, well, you'll find out in the video. But the reason for it is it's the most fun anti-inti frigate to fly right now. And there's a special reason for that, which probably not going to be around forever. It's probably going to change in the near future. But for right now, the ship to be in is the Raptor. And you're going to find out why in the video. That's 24 minutes and 6 seconds long. Next we have the Claw video guide. That's 10 minutes and 34 seconds. Now, the Claw is not as feared as the Tyrannus, but it will pwn the Tyrannus all day long. And that's how you're going to get your kills. You're going to go out and actually hunt Tyrannuses, because Tyrannuses tend to be a little bit cocky, and the Claw will punish them for that. Next you have the Long Claw. In the Long Claw, basically what I did is I wanted to do another take on the PvP lessons. I wanted to show you what PvP can be in a lot of situations where it's not just a quick fight, or it's not something where you can set up a fight really quickly. I wanted to show you the work that went into some fights. So what I did is I started my recording, then I jumped, and I spent the next 28 minutes and 12 seconds toying with targets and maneuvering and using all kinds of different methods to try to make a fight happen. And even though those methods didn't work in that situation, they have worked countless times before. So as I go along, I'm describing to you exactly what I'm trying to do, why I'm trying to do it, and how you can do it yourself, so that you can use those very same tactics in any anti-interceptor ship, and really almost any solo ship. You can use the same tactics to try to isolate, to try to maneuver, and I call it shaping the fight, to shape a fight that is in your advantage, and to shape a fight where you can pull off a really, really cool victory. And that's a cool video there, that Long Claw video. The other materials included are, for audio, there's a can flipping podcast. And like I said before, can flipping is an art. Can flipping at its highest level is really, really amazing. Some of the things that can be done with can flipping. A Tech 1 frigate taking down multiple battle cruisers. It's very possible. I've seen it done. I've done battle cruisers and battleships. I mean, you can do some crazy, crazy stuff with can flipping, and it's a lot of fun. In this podcast, you're going to learn the tactics, concepts, and mindset that you need to take your can flipping to the next level and really master can flipping. Next, you have the text. That's the Anti-Inti tactical cheat sheet. Bit of a tongue twister. This is about as close as you can get to cheating without actually cheating in EVE Online. What it is it's the exact kind of recipe to winning each fight that you may come across. So what it is you'd print this out, you'd set it in front of you when you were PvPing or off to the side, and let's say you were in a Tyrannus and you came across another Tyrannus, or you came across a Claw. What you could do is you could look at this, and it'll tell you exactly what to do in that situation to get the fight and win the fight. Right? So it's a cheat sheet. You don't have to memorize exactly what to do in every situation. This thing's going to tell you what to do. So I mean, you just look at your cheat sheet, you know what to do, you engage, you win. That easy. And then as you do this is how I learned a lot of my tactics, is I would print stuff out like this, set it in front of me, and then I would refer to it quickly in the middle of the fight and know that, oh, okay, for this ship I do this and this and this to make sure I win this fight. And it's really, really powerful. And then over time I got to where I just memorized it and I didn't need the cheat sheet. And the same thing will happen for you as well. Next, you have the ideal cheap Tyrannus implants graphic. Now, this is nothing really special, but this is where I show you a screenshot of all the implants that I think you probably should run when you fly the Anti-Inti Tyrannus. And the reason for that is they're all dirt cheap implants. They're all really, really, really cheap. Many of them less than 1 million ISK. So you can fit out a full rack of implants that are going to make your Tyrannus more powerful for nothing. I mean, for less than the cost of one ship, and you're not going to lose your pod as often as you will your ships. So it's worth the investment to throw 10 million ISK into implants when you're flying the Tyrannus, because it's going to give you the ability to start pulling off some really crazy wins, because your Tyrannus is going to do things that people don't expect it to be able to do. And you can see right now that this will completely change the way you play Eve. And you can finally start to dominate PvP and pull off crazy kills that will have other people begging to know how you did it. All you need to do now is click below this video, click the order button right now. In case you didn't know, I'm a Baden 21, and I'm what most people call an elite or pro level PvPer. I rank as one of the top PvPers on BattleClinic.com, and I have thousands of kills on the boards. But I wasn't always pro. I used to be pretty bad until a pro showed me all the things I was doing wrong. Once I figured it out, my BattleClinic rank quickly went from above 100,000 down to below 10,000. The fact is, if you want to learn to PvP better, you need to learn from someone who is proven to be able to teach you. And you can't learn PvP from reading. I can't stress that enough. There is no way you will read your way to pro level PvP. It just will not happen. I can guarantee you that with every fiber of my being. You will never read your way to pro PvP. You absolutely must have video. You need to see exactly what needs to be done to win fights, and you cannot do that from reading. So I can't stress that enough. You absolutely must learn from video. Text will not cut it. Now imagine you wanted to learn the Qatar. You could try to teach yourself, and you'd most likely give up from frustration, or you could get lessons from someone and learn 10 times faster. And that's the truth of how this works. I mean, your success, your PvP success, is guaranteed. Now, no matter how old your character is, how little experience you have with PvP, no matter what, if you watch the videos and use what I teach, you will get results. If you don't, then I will not only refund your entire purchase, but I'll also give you a free one-on-one PvP lesson to make sure that you become a better PvPer. I'll back up your time and money with my time and money, because I know this stuff works. Based on the results that you've seen, you now know these videos will deliver. Click the button below and place your risk-free order right now. Let me ask you a question. If you don't invest in becoming a better PvPer, how can you expect to get better? I guess Eve needs losers for us pros to blow up anyway, right? Don't be just another loser that can't cut it in Eve and has to go back to an easier game. You all know what I'm talking about. Click the order button below now.